MMA Plus here at BAMMA 17 with the victorious Colin Freak Show Fletcher. Michael Brightman retired on his stool. Colin, that's the second American in a row you've knocked off now. How's that feel?
Yeah, good, you know what I mean. It's just fun to be in there fighting, you know what I mean. Kind of enjoyed it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as the guys out there enjoyed it, I'm a happy little fella.
Excellent. It's not too often that you see someone retire on their stool. It perhaps doesn't happen as often as it should.
Probably
what were your thoughts when the finish came? Did you expect it?
Yes, I mean, some people are too tough for their own good, you know what I mean, and I take that win like very high, you know what I mean, because it is a task to stop someone on the stool, you know what I mean, because in his head he's literally sat on that stool and kind of made a conscious decision to think, I'm not taking any more of that punishment, like, so fair play to him, because a lot of guys would carry on and go out there and they'd take more punishment, you know what I mean, so I kind of respect them for that.
You caught him in the gut with a front kick at one point. That looked like it had crippled him.
Yeah.
Did you think you'd finished him there?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of tipped him to the guts and he dropped on his knees, and I think I flying kneed him in the head, you know what I mean, and from that he kind of went down and he kind of still sucked it up, you know what I mean, and that's a bit of a task really, you know what I mean, to kind of to like carry on fighting, you know what I mean, nevertheless to kind of get back to his corner and decide not to go anymore, but yeah, I mean, like I say, I'm in that fight, I'm looking to finish it by a submission, by a TKO, by anything I can get my hands on really, so I'm just happy and thankful that it came nice and quick, and I didn't really have to go out into that third and deliver him more pain and maybe cut him seriously, you know what I mean.
Engaged in a few brawling exchanges at times, but it looked like you would always come out with the technical kickboxing combo at the end of all those exchanges. No, it looked great, to be honest. You got caught a few times, like your head got pinged back a few times, a few cuts and bruises, but were you feeling those shots in there?
Not really, you know what I mean. I can feel myself getting like kind of tussled about, you know what I mean, but I'm a big lanky kid, you know what I mean. You hit us and I move, you know what I mean. I'm not like a little squat bulldog type, like a brick wall, you know what I mean. I'm a big gangly thing, and sometimes that's good for us, you know, because people will be hitting us and I'm pretty relaxed, so although I kind of flop about and move around, you know what I mean, the relaxed state of us kind of lets us take it a little bit better, I think.
The fight that everyone says makes sense now is that rematch with you and Mansur Banawi for the world lightweight title. Yeah. Do you think that's next?
Yeah, it makes sense, but to be honest with you, I'm happy to just do whatever, you know what I mean, whatever BAMMA think, or whatever, whoever's ready, or, you know what I mean, as long as I'm having exciting fights. I'm not the kind of guy who's kind of like hunting for one person, you know what I mean. It can get pretty tiring if you like just saying, I want this guy, I want this guy, I want this guy, you know what I mean. I'm here to fight whoever they think. We'll do it, or we'll talk about it, and we'll have Christmas, and then we'll get back to it, you know what I mean. I want to get fat over Christmas first. That's my main priority. I'm not thinking about fights at the minute. I'm thinking about like stuffing and turkey.
We've been talking for a little while that UK MMA hasn't really had a long-term face since the likes of Tom Watson. Like, you get young guys, they'll head off to the UFC before UK MMA really gets to appreciate them. You've come back from the UFC. Do you think you could fill that void and be a long-term face of MMA in the UK?
If the people want us, I'm here, you know what I mean. And ultimately, that's the whole thing about it, you know what I mean. It's not my place to decide, you know what I mean. I do a certain thing, and to be honest with you, I can't do it any other way, so a lot of people like it, and then there's some people out there who think it's a bit of a joke or don't like it. I'm just going to do it and kind of till the wheels fall off.
Something I've been wanting to ask all the UFC veterans here at BAMMA tonight, regarding the new Reebok uniforms. This is a big talking point. I don't know if you have all the information yourself, but
I don't, you know what I mean, and I think that's the key with it. I think a lot of people have got opinions on it, but they don't know the ins and outs of it, you know what I mean, because I was hearing things like maybe this Reebok uniform, they were going to look at kind of rankings and sort of they were going to get kind of sponsor money from them through that, so you know what I mean, it might not be a bad thing, it might be a bad thing, but it might not, you know what I mean. I haven't got all the information to kind of decide on it, but they're a big company, they know what they're doing. I'm pretty sure they're going to look after the people they need to and treat the people that they don't need to like shit like they do.
Excellent. Congratulations once again.
Thanks, guys.
This is MMA Plus at BAMMA 17.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.